as you've said, we would say like we are pensioners of Instagram. When we started, it was back in 2011, and we were doing this project called Follow Me Too for 2 years before it gained any traction or any popularity. So it was the age of no social media back then. The Instagram has just started, and we were one of the few projects that actually became, and we used Instagram as an art platform and expanded our vision towards the global expansion of social media. And it was a funny thing how the project became popular. Several media picked it up, and then I was approached by Daily Mail in UK. They wrote an article about us. First of all, I thought, like, you have to understand, back then the social media was not an instrument. So we were approached by Daily Mail, and I thought this was a joke. So when they asked me, like, we are putting your article above the news that Pope Benedict XIV, I believe, resigned being Pope, the first Pope in 600 years. I'm like, guys, you sure? This is not a joke? Like, we're above that news. Like, yeah, fine, you're gonna stay there. Like, we stayed there for a week, I think. And that's when I realized the shift in the media, that the social media was having a lot more power over normal media. So this is how it all began. It began by accident, actually. It was a passion project for us. It still is, and I believe that only passion projects can survive for so long. If you make it as a business, you really need to strategize it. Otherwise, it has to stay in your passion level, or you're gonna get burned out.
Yes, I remember this, what you say now. This is very important. When you say accident, this situation where your wife are running away and you catch her.
Oh, it makes me sound like a maniac. She's not literally running away. She was pulling me forward.
She don't want to stay for pictures.
She didn't know me, so I was like, come on, let's take a picture. No, we were in a relationship. Well, according to me, we're half a year in the relationship. She thinks that we were not going out back then, but guys and girls have different timelines.
Thank you very much for your answer. What did you have to go through? Is there some hard situation or sometimes to create something, or, to don't get the right idea?
Well, first of all, for me, being an artist is a challenge because my degree is civil engineering, and my university is, I think, #1 in the world for civil engineering. And for my family, this was my path. So for me to change that path to doing, like, I don't know, running around the world holding hands was a bit strange for the family, especially for my grandparent. But we are on good terms now, so he respects that artistic area. And overall, I mean, there were a lot of challenges before the project became popular, when a lot of our friends were saying, like, okay, guys, there's been, like, you should quit. It was fun, but start something new. And we were doing that project for 2 years, and as I said, it was a passion project. So only after 2 years it gained any traction. So it's for the people who think that the success can come instantly. It's not. It's about hard work and staying within your vision and not betraying it. That's the only way. For me personally, that's the only way how you can succeed nowadays. When we started, there was less competition. I think it's extremely difficult to start now and become viral. Only if you run naked on the pitch for the football match, maybe. There were some cases, you might laugh, but some people get, like, really popular because of that, which is bad. We, as I've said, it is a passion project for us, but if you are to strategize your social media, then, as was mentioned before, unique content, obviously, find your niche. There are still a lot of niches available, especially now with AI coming. You can still find your perfect niche and develop it. Then engage with your audience and understand your audience, because you don't run after millions of followers. It's not about the number. It's about how you work with your small community. The smaller the community, the better you can interact with them, and the more trust you will have with them. So I would say the smaller number is even better than bigger numbers, especially when you're building your brand. And also I would say that you have to always adapt with social media. I mean, consistency is key. Don't look at us, we're bad bloggers. We post, like, randomly, whatever time we want, because I don't want to get burnt out. I don't want to be looking at myself down the line in 5 years and being burnt out, not being able to post, not enjoying it. You have to enjoy it. And but you have to adapt also on social media. Just recently, Instagram was prioritizing Reels. So you had to post 3 reels per week and at least 5 stories a day for your account to be relevant and to gain traction. Now they're saying they're gonna switch back to photos. Adam Mosseri just mentioned it. I don't believe them. I think this is a lie, but I still think they're gonna prioritize reels. But diversify your platforms. Don't go only on Instagram. Here, if you're expanding here, don't forget about Snapchat. It's #1 social media platform in the Middle East. So for me, I mean, for us, with Natalie, TikTok was a bit more difficult. We are, as I've said, we're pensioners of Instagram. We're older generation. For youngsters, it's super easy. It has to come natural. You can't lie with your audience. They will sense it. They won't follow you. It has to come natural and you have to enjoy it. So with TikTok is a different strategy. Snapchat is a completely different strategy. YouTube is like a TV. You have to post, you have to make your audience believe that they're coming back to a TV show and they're watching it every, I don't know, Wednesday at this time, and that's it. Like you can expand your audience like that. The passion is the key. So you have to trust yourself. Don't, as you said, don't listen to anyone. Just choose your target and go for it. But don't lose yourself in the fight. And I would say that being mentally stable is really important nowadays, especially after COVID. You go on social media, you have a lot of FOMO, you think people are living this life, but they don't. In real life, they're completely different. So have your strong inner self and trust it.